Crochet techniques. The Invisible Single Crochet Decrease, left-handed. To download a guide with our 5 favorite tips to improve your crochet skills right now, visit newstitchaday.com/5crochet-tips. For this tutorial, you'll need the following materials: a crochet hook and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Lion's Pride Woolspun, available exclusively at Michael's Craft Stores and lionbrand.com. In the color, Oxford Gray. The Invisible Single Crochet Decrease is a method of removing stitches from your work and doing it so there are no gaps in the fabric. This is particularly nice for projects like amigurumi toys, where you need the stitches to be very tight and close together, so when you stuff them, none of the fiber fill comes out. And so you can see in this example that it's almost impossible to tell where the decreases are, other than you can sort of see the shape through the center here. But they're actually I'm having trouble telling where there are myself. They are going to be 5 stitches in, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so they're going to be right around here. So this is pretty effective method for removing stitches in your work and making that decrease invisible. So let me show you how we do it. I'm going to put my crochet hook in here at the top. Now for step 1, we're going to insert our hook into the front loop only of the next stitch, like so. For step 2, we're going to do the same thing in the next stitch. So we're actually going to bring our hook down and underneath that front loop again, like so. For step 3, we're going to yarn over and we will draw through both loops that are on our hook. Okay, and for step 4, we're going to yarn over and draw through the last 2 loops on our hook. Okay, so we can see, because we just worked into those front loops, it pulled this really tight without leaving any gaps in between the stitches, and they'll be even more invisible as we continue working the fabric. So let me show you how we do that again one more time. Alright, so again we're going to go into the front loop of the next stitch. We'll come down and go into the front loop of the stitch after that. Okay, then we'll yarn over and draw through both loops. If this is really tight, then you can do each loop individually. And tight's actually really good with this decrease. Then we'll yarn over and draw through the last 2 loops on our hook. So there we have it. That's how we do the Invisible Single Crochet Decrease.
Hey, I'm Johnny Vasquez, founder of New Stitch a Day and your teacher for this tutorial. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to learn from us. If you'd like to see more videos just like this, we produce new content every single day. Hence, New Stitch a Day. You can click the subscribe button so that you don't miss a single stitch. And if you click one of the links to the side here, you can see the previous stitch in our series or the next stitch in our series. And if you click this link, you'll be able to see one of my favorites. And don't forget, you can also download a PDF with the written instructions for this tutorial by clicking or using the URL link that's on the screen. Again, I want to thank you so much for learning with us, and I hope that we've helped make your knitting and crochet skills a little bit better today. Yarn on!